A long time ago, the people of Israel were in trouble. They were being hurt by a group called the Philistines. One day, an angel came to a woman who could not have children. The angel told her, "You will have a baby boy. He will be strong, and he will help save your people from the Philistines. But remember, never cut his hair, because he is chosen by God." The woman was so happy. She told her husband, Manoah, and they thanked God. Later, the angel came again to remind them. They promised to take care of the special child. Soon, the baby was born. They named him Samson. As he grew up, God gave him great strength. When Samson became a man, he went to a Philistine town. There, he saw a young woman and said, "I want to marry her." His parents were surprised because she was not from Israel. But Samson said, "This is part of God's plan." On his way to visit her again, a lion came out of the bushes and roared. But Samson was not afraid. God gave him power, and he tore the lion apart with his bare hands. Later, when he passed by again, he saw bees had made honey inside the lion's body. He ate some and gave some to his parents but didn't tell them where it came from. At the wedding, Samson gave the guests a riddle. He said, "If you can answer it in 7 days, I will give you fine clothes. If not, you give me clothes." The riddle was about the lion and the honey, but the guests didn't know the answer. They told Samson's new wife, "Find out the answer or we will hurt you." She begged Samson every day until he finally told her. She told the guests, and they answered the riddle. Samson was angry. He knew they had cheated. So, he went out and found 30 Philistine men, defeated them, and gave their clothes to the guests. Later, Samson found out that his wife had been given to another man. He was very upset. So he caught 300 foxes, tied torches to their tails, and let them run through the Philistines' fields. The fire burned all the crops. The Philistines were furious. They came to fight Samson, but God was still with him. Samson ran to a cave and hid. The Israelites were afraid and tied him up to give him to the enemy. But when the Philistines came close, God gave Samson strength again. He broke the ropes and grabbed a donkey's jawbone. He used it to fight and defeated 1,000 men. Afterward, Samson was very tired and thirsty. He prayed, "God, I need water." And God made water come out of a rock. Samson drank and felt strong again. Later, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. The Philistines told her, "Find out what makes him so strong. We will pay you money." She asked Samson again and again, "What is your secret?" But Samson didn't tell the truth. Each time, she tried to trap him, and each time, he escaped. Finally, she cried and said, "You don't love me." So Samson gave in. He said, "If my hair is cut, I will lose my strength." That night, Delilah made him sleep on her lap. She called a man to cut his hair. When the Philistines came, Samson could not fight. His strength was gone. They took him, made him blind, and put him in prison. Time passed. Samson's hair began to grow again. One day, the Philistines had a big party. They brought Samson out to make fun of him. A young boy led Samson by the hand. Samson said to the boy, "Put my hands on the pillars." The pillars were the big columns holding up the temple. Samson prayed, "God, give me strength one more time." Then he pushed with all his might. The whole building began to shake. The roof fell down on the Philistines. Many people died. And Samson died too. Samson made many mistakes, but in the end, he trusted God again. And through his strength, God gave Israel a great victory. The story of Samson reminds us that God can use anyone, even someone who falls, to do something amazing. Please subscribe, comment, like, and hit the notification for more amazing content.